that's a whole other video. These videos are literally an exercise for personal development. Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Kelly. For those that are new, welcome to another channel. By the title, you guys already know what this video is going to be about while I prep and prepare for a new drop for my earring brand and business. So welcome back to the channel, guys. In this video, we're going to be talking about how you may not be fully ready. However, the things that keep you grounded keep you going. And I know a lot of people can relate to this. I'm not sure if you can relate to this. And what is fully ready anyway? What does that even mean? So I'll go first. For me, that means like success, like your idea of success. And what is success to you? Not being able to really show up for yourself or show up fully, not thinking that you're ready to be shown fully or to be seen, and just having a fear of being seen. So I'm dog sitting today, so if y'all hear a little bell, it's just my little precious lamb over there. But yeah, so just, what was I saying? Just not being really ready to be seen and thinking that you can fully show up. So what is success for you guys? For me, my version of success, my definition of success is being able to give more. And what does that mean? That means that I can give more of my time, I can give more of my resources, and I can just show up pretty much more. And it's not necessarily tied to a monetary value. It's more so just being more in alignment. And I'm going to say that a lot, and y'all going to be like, Kelly, like, girl, choose another word, but alignment and just being clear on everything that I do. Because you get to a point where it's just everything is that serious. And yeah, it is that serious. So yeah, what keeps me grounded? And I want you guys to let me know too, like, do y'all feel like you have to wait a certain point until you do XYZ, or do you feel like that is probably like not being completely fully quote unquote ready is keeping you grounded? I feel like even though I'm not fully where I want to be, I'm not a full-time entrepreneur, I haven't been baptized, I'm not in a relationship, I'm not 100% as independent as I want to be, I haven't read all the books I want to read, I haven't traveled to all the places I want to travel. Sometimes I do feel, discouraged, and I feel like sometimes, even though I feel discouraged, I'm grounded in like core beliefs and hopes. And so that's kind of what I want to talk about in this video. I just want to talk about some of the things that ground me as a person, and hopefully I can help somebody else has the same grounding values, or are maybe on the fence of actually believing and just putting 100% into those grounding beliefs. So one thing I wanted to talk about as far as grounding is my faith. So that should be a no-brainer on this channel. You guys know that I am spiritual. I'm spiritual. I believe in God. I have strong faith, and my goal is to grow stronger in my faith. That's number one with being grounded and keeps me going even though I don't feel like I'm fully ready. I was gonna say two is progression. So there's a whole bunch of quotes. I was gonna say a multitude, but never mind. Whatever. There's a multitude of quotes and memes talking about how it's not how you start, it's how you finish, and just stuff of that nature. And that's exactly how I feel when I think about how far I've come up until this point. And so even though I don't have XYZ, first off, maybe it's not even supposed to be how you think it's supposed to be, for one. And then two, it's not the destination, it's the journey. So I have to remind myself just to be content and just be grateful for what I have, and just believe that everything will happen for a reason, and things are happening for a reason that I may or may not understand. And then when I said that, I was thinking about something else too. I wanted to say, I can't remember what I was thinking of. I was saying the journey, it's the destination. It's not the destination, but it's the journey. And then I can't remember what I was thinking about. But yeah, it's just sometimes you really have to just be grateful and content. That's what I was thinking about. So a lot of times, and I've heard this, I feel like this has been confirmed for me a lot recently. And I want to share it with y'all, because a lot of times we think, and I'm talking to myself too, y'all gonna realize I talk to myself a lot. These videos are literally like, that's a whole other video. These videos are literally an exercise for personal development, but I just choose to share it because yeah, videos like this help me, and it's a part of my alignment, y'all. I can't fight it. I just can't fight it. It's just, it is what it is. Some people got it, some people don't. I do think that God wants me to be one of his strongest warriors, and I don't always agree with that, but I'm very sensitive. But I don't let it like control me or define me. But yes, a lot of times we think that we need more in order to be fulfilled or to fulfill something that we believe that's in our journey or in our path. And sometimes I hold my breath when I talk. Sorry, y'all. I'm actually out of breath because, fun story, I was supposed to be doing, this is like off topic, I'm supposed to be doing the Old Navy haul. And you know how you order clothes that you want to fit in? Yeah, I just wasn't ready. And I just had Chipotle, and so I'm just kind of like, but like I've been working out, so don't get it twisted, y'all. I'm gonna come back with the workout and the lifestyle. Just be prepared. Anyway, you have to know that you have everything that you will need to complete XYZ. Everything. You have to be able to utilize what you already have. And a lot of people don't think that they're capable of doing anything with what they have, or they just don't have that grit to really just put boots on the ground and just go for things because they think they're at a disadvantage. And let me tell you, like I've used to go back and forth with myself, like I need more. I have to work with myself now, like, you, Kelly, you don't need to spend this. Like, you don't need any more charms. You don't need any more beads. Like, just get to work. Just make the earring. And I think it's different for everybody, but for me, in the way that I think, I am a conceptual artist. I am a technical artist. And there's so many ways to work with the way that I think is so many different mediums, is what I'm trying to say, that I could work with. And so it's hard for me sometimes to it's hard for me to conceptualize that I have enough. But what grounds me is knowing that I have enough. I am enough. My presence is enough. My ideas are enough. And I have to tell myself and affirm that within myself, like, hey, you're enough. When I wake up in the mornings, for the most part, I might be rushing, like I literally roll over and go to work. But I am in the mirror doing silent affirmations, like, you know how people say what's understood don't have to be explained? I don't even talk sometimes. I just look at myself like, Kelly, like, even like you breathing, because like you don't know what people are going through. Sometimes you don't know what you're going through. Life is a lot, and it's hard to navigate everything by yourself. And just with people that don't understand, you really have to just be still and just know that you're enough. And like, if y'all don't know y'all enough, y'all are enough. Like, don't let people make you feel like you are less than, because a lot of times people don't even dare to, or have the courage to really face themselves. And it's hard. I'm not saying that it's easy, but it's worth it. It's very scary, but in the end, look, you'll be here, this might be somebody's confirmation, like, you're enough. Like, don't sweat it, because that really grounds me, just knowing that no matter what I do, there's nothing I can do. When you're not good enough for something, it could be a job opportunity, something that you really wanted, a relationship that you really wanted, a place you really wanted to move, a car you really wanted. If it's not, there's nothing you can do to be good enough for something that's not for you. And so that is so grounding for me, because I know that in the end, it's all gonna work out. It's all gonna work out, and you'll really never be, you won't be fully ready. You have to have those experiences and go through the field, literally go through the field. So That's number 2 that keeps me grounded. I think I want to share either 1 or 2 more grounding aspects or elements that keep me grounded, even though I know, you know, everything is not checked off. And stay with me, because there's a kicker. I don't know if y'all been with me since last year, but my face broke out last year, and like my whole immune system was under attack, and I have so many medical bills. It's crazy because a lot of things are not covered, but I feel like my skin is doing much better. I can do better with my diet, but don't tell nobody. Don't tell my doctors. It's like, nah, I know what I need to do. I'm working out, I'm doing the things. I have creams and stuff of that nature. I have hypopigmentation, hyperpigmentation. So yeah, that's why we're DIY queens over here, DIY beauties over here. We do it ourselves if we can. So yeah, y'all get a little bit of everything on this channel. This is my lifestyle channel. And like I told you guys, I'm gonna be branching out and doing different things, so expect that. I wanna keep doing my community posts, so if you guys like that, make sure you guys engage in that, and you know, let me know that you're watching, what you wanna see from me. You know, just, hello, Kelly, how you doing? Hey, Kelly. How you doing? That's my name. Kelly is my name with an I. And I just added the color because I dream in color. And that means so many different things. So we're not going to get into all of that. I might do a get to know me. I don't know. I don't even know if y'all want to see that. But that leads me into my next grounding point, that just understanding that the journey it's like a one-on-one connection with yourself, with your inner child. And I had a really close friend, well, I had someone tell me one time that my videos were like therapy. And I was like, you right. You are actually right about that, because when I talk to myself, it's like I'm talking to myself. I'm talking to y'all, and hopefully you guys can get something from this video. Make sure to let me know in the comments, or like this type of video, or subscribe. I don't know, whatever you guys are feeling. But this is definitely like a relationship that I'm building with myself. And if you guys can understand that, like, I feel like if people can really understand the concept of personal development through content creation, I think so many more people would be like ahead. I don't want to say ahead like better than, but I'm saying like ahead, like with personal development. Because even though I still don't like to speak, like I'll speak, but like I'm a thinker, like I'm an artist, so people, it's so easy to get like triggered in a way by inspiration. It's like I'm trying to explain to y'all, but I don't know if y'all would really understand what I'm talking about. And it's okay, because I'm not gonna prove it to y'all, okay? I know how I think, and just building a relationship with yourself, like, it's so dynamic. I 100% advocate for it. I would say my recommendation and like my advice would be to know what you want to talk about. Like for me, like I'm not sharing every little detail about my life, and you have people's opinions and all that good stuff on here, and it can get very weird on the internet. But I like it, and I feel like, I don't know, it could bring some type of opportunity, branch, connection, whatever, and it's all for God's glory. So it's not even about me. Like I told you guys, I'm not going to be disobedient. Like I know this is how I'm supposed to show up, and so I need to do it in the most authentic way, or alignment way I can. So here I am being grounded by this relationship building with myself, and just doing this and sharing with you guys my artistry, and then sharing you guys my story, my beauty, my lifestyle. It helps me off camera. I forgot to like pause in between my sentences. It helps me off camera be kinder to myself, because I'm listening to myself and I'm cringing. It's like, it's a very cringy relationship. It's very eye-opening, because it's like getting to know somebody else. It's very hard to explain, and I'm not a therapist or anything like that. So I'm just gonna say, if you don't even do content creation or make videos in this magnitude, talk to your camera and just have it in your phone for yourself. Like just practice listening to yourself back, learning what you would create content on, or like what your interests are. A lot of people, you'd be surprised, a lot of people do not ground themselves in that relationship. And I think it is completely necessary. And I'm not perfect. And it's revealed a lot of things that I've had to reflect on, a lot of things I've had to give myself grace on, and kind of just some things just let go because it's not even that serious. So yeah, the last one is a kicker. Thank you guys for staying with me this long for my little rant, my first sit down video back. But yes, the last one is a kicker, and you're gonna be like, I didn't think about it like that. But yeah, once you start to slow down and you realize that it is the journey, it's not the destination, and that you have to show up before you're fully, because like, what is there to even do if you're already ready? Like, nobody's 100% ready to show up or to be the person they need to be. It's a pursuit. It's a pursuit. So, excuse me. So when you show up, or excuse me, when you slow down and you start to show up not fully ready, it gives you the opportunity to observe others. It gives you the opportunity to really do the real research. And how can I put this? It gives you the, I said it already, it gives you the opportunity to observe the environment, okay? And you get to see what you don't like, what you don't want to be, who you don't want to be. And then it helps you dive into your why, your purpose, and why do you show up this way, and why is this a certain way? And I think that slow progression is probably the biggest grounding tool for me when I show up and I'm not my most confident self. It's because, this is me being authentic. Like, this is me taking time out of my day, and I love y'all, but I got stuff to do. I'm behind. I have not dropped an earring drop this year. I was conflicted about a lot of stuff this year, and it's been a really good year though, because you have to slow down and really be grateful. I think that's the biggest thing too. So yeah, that's the kicker. Y'all get to see like what's really out there, and it ain't much. So the biggest like advice I can give is be excited about your journey. Be excited about your lane and your pursuit, because you only get one life and life is short. And just take it serious. Take yourself serious. If what you want somebody else is doing, it is possible. And now you want to make sure that it's unique to you, because we don't want to swag jack other people's lives. But yeah, everybody is unique. So really dive into what makes your life unique and what you already have that you can give others. I think that's dynamic to me. It's just great to me. But yeah, that's all I have today, guys. Hopefully this video spoke to somebody about just being grounded in the pursuit of being full. I think that being full, like being fully who you want to be, is being your whole self. And I think the sum of parts, I think the whole is greater than the sum of the parts of you. So my goal is to be whole. My goal is to incorporate all the things that make me myself. And I believe that other people can do that as well by showing up as themselves and showing up with an open heart and just transparency and just being open and not ego driven. So you're not going to see that on this channel. If it was on here before, it's not going to be on here no more, because we love progression, and today is not yesterday, and we're going to continue to move forward and then just be in the present moment. So hopefully you guys like this video. Give me a like, comment, and subscribe if you like these types of videos, and so I can show up more with these topics. So stay tuned for more. See you guys later. Bye, y'all.